Goodness, man, do I look crusty. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janelle, aka Nelly. So I'm actually wearing my contacts for once. I did not take my new prescription. These are oldish. They expire next year, and it's like one set left. So I was like, might as well see if we can do this today, because I gotta go pick up my friend in Philly, and that's a drive. And I don't feel like wearing my glasses, and I want to record this video for you guys because I finally got all my stuff. So this is the last video for Luxury Makeup Week. I know this has been waiting. A couple y'all DM me. I'm sorry. But I was originally gonna do YSL, but at my Macy's that I go to, the Macy's is like 30 minutes away. Didn't have YSL like the makeup. They had YSL the fragrance. You know, the app said something else. Not see Givenchy when I went to that mall. But I did see Chanel makeup, and I'm like, oh yeah, Chanel, I forgot they have makeup, so I might as well try that. And then when I went to the Sephora, like that was like a little bit of a walk away from it, I found YSL in their store, and I was like, well, no. I already got the Chanel stuff. So my bag of goodies from Chanel. The people who worked there were so sweet because it was busy, because it was Mother's Day weekend, and she gave me a lot of samples. So she gave me, I'm gonna give a couple to my friend, who I'm gonna mention in a second, because she gave me a lot. I don't need that much. But she gave me like little sample primers, and I bought their loose powder. Yeah, I bought their loose powder in shade number 70. My friend Bemi, I'm gonna put a picture of her. She always, like, I remember her mentioning that she likes the Chanel powder that's discontinued, and she had a sample of it, so she sent it to me. So I'm gonna send her a couple of things anyway, because I had to send her something. And I got the Chanel foundation. They gave me a mascara, I believe. Oh, it's Lash primer. So I never believed in Lash primer, but we're gonna try it today, and that's it. So the only two things that I bought was the powder and the foundation, and that came up to, with tax, $118 just for those two little things. So yeah, and I'm happy she gave me some samples to try out. So I kind of have a relatively almost like enough to try on their complexion products, because nothing else from the Chanel store really caught my eye. Their concealers were too orange or too yellow. Nothing else caught my attention, so we're gonna go right into the video. So of course I'm going to prime with what they gave me. They gave me the Hydra Beauty Micro Serum, so it's hydrating. It's by Chanel. It only lasts a month. Are you serious? Also, rest in peace to my nails, because I loved my nails, but I broke it. So, oh, it has like a gel-like consistency. It's clear. There's fragrance. I don't know what is with luxury makeup brands and playing with fragrance. Actually, you know what? McGrath doesn't do that. So, okay, so it's fragrance, and it reminds me of the perfume section of Macy's, but it's not that strong. It's faint. I don't know why my face looks more red than my body when my whole body goes outside, but probably because of my driving. Like, I'm gonna let it dry down for a minute and see there's like a difference, and we're gonna see. Okay, so let my face set for a minute. Yeah, it just feels like a moisturizer with perfume in it. It's like perfume. Like a moisturizer with perfume. Yeah, that's it. I only see like immediate difference. I still look like not as greasy as before, but I still look semi-greasy. So, I mean, hey. So, of course, I'm gonna set my primer with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Loose Powder in the shade Nutmeg. If you're wondering what else I'm wearing on my face that I don't mention that's not Chanel, it'll be in the description box down below. That looks a lot better for me because I have oily skin and it's warmer outside. So this is the Chanel I don't know how to speak French. I don't know how I passed that class with an A. The Healthy Glow foundation. I love a healthy glow. This foundation comes in 35 shades and retails for $70. This is my most expensive foundation. Damn. I mean, it feels luxurious. It feels nice and classy. It has a nice Chanel label on the top. I got it in the shade number BR132. It lasts for a year until expiration. Let's see what the benefits I say. They also have like that Healthy Glow bronzing cream, but that ain't gonna bronze me. That bronzes white people. I'm not white. It's a natural looking foundation that infuses the skin with the radiance of a day spent in the great outdoors. It's a fine silk texture, Glides over skin and forms a layer that is impenetrable to the sight and touch like a second skin. It's hydrating, is non-comedogenic, and suitable for sensitive skin. Dermatologist tested, easy to remove. Yeah, it sounds like a pretty decent foundation, so we're gonna try it out. It has a pump. It comes with a little pump. So for new people, I like to do one side of my face with foundation with the sponge and another one with the brush. So we're gonna try this side. There you go. So I'm gonna let out pump and a half. Sure. I don't know if there's fragrance in it or not. Wow, pretty decent coverage with the brush, of course. It feels, yeah, there's a little bit of fragrance in it. It's the slightest amount, but it's definitely not as bad as the Gucci one. The Gucci video was a fail. So on camera it doesn't look too bad, but in person it looks a little red, which I kind of expected because they did not have all 35 shades. Or did they? The way they had their stuff set up was kind of weird. But yeah. It looks like it. Like, it matches my face, but it doesn't match my chest. Ooh. But I think I can make by with it because it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. So, and when it's like hot out, I like to wear dresses. And I like to wear off the shoulder type tops. So we're gonna see how I dress today. The 40% water is accurate because it did feel a little watery. It did feel a little liquidy. Yeah, the set faded. It definitely gives you a glow. Like, they kept on talking about the glow a lot in the description on the Chanel website, and it is accurate. There's definitely a glow to it. So this is gonna be interesting. This side with a sponge, same amount, pump and a half, and then some. I like to take off the excess with the sponge. I like my balls to be clean. That's just me. If I do decide to keep this. This is a sponge from Target. My dog wants to be on my lap. I see her right next to me. Y'all don't see her. Here she is. But my messy bed. Are you gonna be on my lap? Well, you're just gonna have to wait, mama, because mommy's recording and touching makeup. You know the drill. So of course with a sponge, I'm gonna need a little bit more, which is expected, but it still has like a really nice finish with the sponge. More skin-like. Like with the brush is more full coverage, of course, but with the sponge is like your skin, but better. Now it feels weightless on the skin. It does. I don't feel the hydration immediately, but I see it. Like I see the hydration. I see the red undertones a lot. It's like it's trying to match, but it's not completely, which is fine to an extent. So I just gotta be careful with what I put on. But yeah, see, this is more accurate when I go up close. It's interesting. Like, I'm not in love with it. I'm kind of like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. I feel like it's making me look older. And emphasizing a little bit of texture, yeah. Because on camera, y'all don't see my little acne. But my period is now just ending. So, like, I still have, like, a little bit of acne. In person, okay, maybe I could do this to, like, it looks very good on camera. I'm just not in love with it in person. Because in person, I look kind of old. In camera, I look pretty decent, but in person, I look kind of old. Like, I see a little bit of my under eye bags a little bit more emphasized, but we're just gonna pull on my concealer and see if that can help balance it out real quick. So now I'm about to set my face with powder. So I got the, so I used the NYX Born to Glow concealer. So I got the Natural Finish Loose Powder. So this is the original Natural Finish Loose Powder. So this is in the shade 40 Dore. They do have a similar formula for this. I have the old formula of the loose powder, and I got the new formula loose powder. So the powder itself retails for $68. It comes in 8 shades. So I'm going, and for the face, I'm going to set with, it comes with a cute little powder puff. And the face, I'm going to set with the shade number 70. And then for the under eye, I'm going to set with the shade 40. So Bemi Abola, she gave me shade 40. And I'm just gonna pour some out and just see how this goes. My sponge to grab it and see how it looks setting. I don't remember specifically how Bemi said to use it. Cause she said, cause sometimes, you know, when you're doing your makeup, you realize it doesn't work one way, but it works better like in a different way. I feel like this is one of, yeah. I don't care for it. I mean, it's set in camera. See, that's the thing. Everything on camera looks so good. But in person, it doesn't impress me whatsoever. I don't smell anything in this one. It just smells like powder, which is good. Because powder, it just smells like loose powder. Powder has its own scent. Okay, for some reason, my under eyes look a little bit darker and deeper. You see that? That never happened to me with this concealer. It's usually my universal concealers. I just don't wear it as often because of the, like, it's a powder puff and it's just so messy. You see it collecting underneath there too? I really hope this isn't a bad makeup day. I did not want that. So yeah, let me tell you the benefits of the newer formula. It evens out and mattifies the skin without emphasizing lines. Ultra fine, smooth, and evanescent texture. Ultra lightweight, light reflecting, and color correcting pigments for a luminous complexion. And it has silica for a mattifying effect. I don't really care. I don't care for silica, but it's okay. But this is the packaging. Chanel logo on it, of course. With a nice little Chanel powder puff. I'm keeping powder puff, regardless if I like this or not. Okay. Good amount right there. It's a nice shade. This is my face type of shade, so that's good. So I'm using a powder puff. Of course, tap off the excess and lightly set. There isn't really a scent to this one either, so that's good. So what I usually do with my face powders, I kind of go over the areas where I highlighted just to like kind of like even it out, blend it out a little bit better. A really nice lightweight feeling. It doesn't feel grainy. It feels like a really good, actually like a really good loose setting powder. Now I'm looking at myself on camera. I look kind of okay. It's just the under eyes, and I'm gonna figure out how to fix that. But let me see how I look like in person on my camera, on my mirror, I believe. I mean. So what's this? I feel it mattifying, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not like overly mattifying. I don't like it. 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 I look dead. I look dead. We're gonna set a bit to give me some life with the Benefit Porefessional spray. Why do I look so dead? That shade actually matches me. Why do I look dead? I was actually looking forward to the powder too. I was like, the powder look nice. It look good. The shade and everything. Now I don't like it. Oh, I thought I was actually gonna keep these things because just because of the packaging. I'm like, you know, this looks pretty decent. But now I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see how this lash primer go. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me see if that brought back any life. Okay. A little bit. It's not impressing me so far whatsoever, especially the under eyes. Oh my goodness. Use a little bit of my McGrath under eye blurring powder. I should throw this thing out after this. I always apply a little bit underneath my eyes. Not always. Sometimes. I feel like when it's needed. That helped a little bit, but it's still that darkness right underneath there. And usually this concealer works really good. I literally just used it 2 days ago. It looked perfect. When I tried the Mented. I bought the Mented foundation sticks and I bought them. I just tried them for myself. They're pretty cool. I just got the wrong shade for that one, for those two, but like it looked perfectly fine when I used it just 2 days ago with my Mented concealer, my Mented foundation stick. So okay, we're gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera because I don't have audio yet, so that's kind of weird for you guys. So if you're wondering what I'm using, it'll be in the description box down below. Try the Chanel lash primer, so you might think that I won't care for it, but Bemi got me into these MAC Prep Prime lipsticks for your lips, for like your lipsticks and lip glosses. It does actually work, so I'm actually surprised about that. So I am actually interested to see the hype on lash primer for some people. Lashes all the time, like it really depends if I'm gonna take pictures or not. But this is what it looks like, the wand. Nice little decent wand. So we're gonna apply a coat on. I personally think I have like kind of decent lashes. To me, emphasizing the to me part right now. Like I don't look too much into lashes. What I look for in lashes is that it doesn't smudge and they do a nice little length to my lashes. Because I already have volume. I just need lengthening, honestly. So my top, wow, I look weird. My top and bottom lashes are coated. So now I'm just going to let it dry down a little bit while I figure out what type of lippy to do. I really like this mascara a lot, but especially for the lower lashes. So I'm going to see if I can find like a reference photo of what I look like without the lash primer. My hopes were up, but so far I could care less. It's kind of giving me the vibe of that photo with the girl. I feel like everybody knows her name, but I don't. The girl, you know, who's like with her eyes really big. I'm keeping my eyes really big because I feel it. Usually I don't feel it. But yeah, I'm not gonna put on lashes today now because I do enjoy this look without lashes. Like I think it looks really good without lashes regardless. I just don't so far care for this lash primer. I kind of have my hopes up. Kind of have my hopes up with that, but yeah. So I set in my face probably like a good 10 minutes ago. So it's practically 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to wear this to like 10, probably can today since I'm gonna go pick up my friend. This is what it looks like up close. Now, as I finish a whole face of makeup, now I actually enjoy everything put together. By itself, it was a ride, but now everything looks pretty good actually. It feels pretty good. It feels nice and lightweight. Like it's not really obvious to me. It just the fragrance isn't really that bad, so I don't think it'll affect people with sensitive skin because they said it is made for people with sensitive skin, so that's pretty good. And so far, altogether, it feels like a pretty decent brand of foundation and face powder. The primer didn't really impress me, but we're gonna see how this foundation wears with their primer, and a little bit of setting powder and their setting powder just to see how it wears throughout the day. My dog obviously wants my attention. Say hi, Ari. She turns 1 in 11 days. She's gonna be 1 year old in 11 days, you guys. She's almost 1. Look at her. She'll be fine. So I'll be back in 8 hours to see what it looks like throughout the day. Okay, so it is now 9:08 p.m. Yeah. This foundation's going back. It's not for me. I understand I understand it's like a healthy glow foundation, but it doesn't impress me. So this is everything up close. Like, okay, I put on a mask for a little bit. There was transfer, which I don't like not expect, because you put something on your face, of course it's gonna transfer, like makeup wise. I on my face like 10 minutes ago with my Fenty Beauty Invisible blotting powder. Yeah, I'm gonna dim out the lights a little bit so I don't look as terrible, but I still look terrible. The Fenty Beauty Invisible blotting powder, I drove almost 2 hours, actually 2 hours, to go pick up my friend because there was traffic and I was stuck in the sun. As you can see, there's some creasing going on around here. I'm not impressed with this whatsoever. I'm not. I think this will work better with people with drier skin. It's getting warmer outside, so I have more oily skin right now. But yeah, I love the packaging of the foundation. I do enjoy the packaging of the foundation. It's just not for me, and I'm going to return it. I'm still 50-50 on returning the powder, but I'm kind of like, I don't need the powder. So I might as well return the powder too. I don't know. We'll find out. The powder did what I needed to do though. So I'm most likely going to keep the powder regardless because it helped mattify my face. And it gave me like a nice little filter effect that I needed. So I'm most likely going to keep the powder. But the foundation does not impress me whatsoever. I kind of feel it, but it's not too noticeable. Pretty well with me in the heat in my car with no AC for most of the time because I don't need AC in the sun. And then I drove like an hour and some change back home with my friend because I picked up my friend. And she's downstairs talking to my mom. And yeah, that's why I'm so tired. Because, man, driving takes a toll out of you, man. Because I don't drive like that much because we're in a pandemic. And now that I'm driving a lot more because I got like other places to be now, I'm tired. I'm getting tired. I'm trying to work my momentum though with driving, but like, man, am I tired right now. So yeah, this foundation, it's okay. On a foundation, it's one of those foundations where like if you want to splurge on it and use it, I think it'll be good for photo shoots. Because like I said before, it looked really good on camera when I first put it on, but in person it didn't until I did the rest of my face. But in camera, because I'm filming a 4K on my phone, it looked really good. But like in person, I was like, no, I don't know. It's like a very like, it's kind of like a lackluster collection for me. So yeah, I was actually hoping that I would like these things, but I don't. So that's my review on these two products. The lash primer, as you can see, my lashes are actually doing pretty well. As you can see, it didn't transfer really underneath my eyes. That's just the powder and concealer. So yeah. That's it. Foundation or something, or like a Pat McGrath collection video. I wanted to, but yes, I hope you guys have a nice and lovely day wherever you are. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope to see you guys in my next video. So yeah, bye.